Good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader.com, here with your Thursday market webcast. All right, daily pivot. I did a closing wrap-up last night. We talked about the potential for a secondary band ride. That's where we are now. So we did the band ride. They took a day off. They grabbed the band yesterday. They grabbed it again, made a lower low, printed as low as 41.71. I was mentioning on the subscriber webcast last night, they're actually back inside of this compression box from back in the spring. So, yes, it's down. The reality is it's round trip this area. If it breaks below this box and confirms the bottom of this box is resistance, then you'll have a much deeper move into 2024, but we're getting way ahead of ourselves. So they're bouncing it now, which you would expect. The hourly mid band is 41.91. They've kind of peaked above that. The lows are right down in the 71 area. Hourly chart. So what happened yesterday? Well, we talked about compression. You have compression, you have expansion. So basically the hourly bands expanded to the downside. Had a pretty low volume, just kind of grind overnight. And, they're popping it a little bit. You had GDP come out 3.5 versus 2.7%. Advanced goods, trade balance, jobless claims, things like that, kind of pop the market a little bit. So we'll see what happens with the rally. So it's not that there aren't going to be rallies. There's going to be rallies. There's going to be profit taking. There's going to be moves. The real question becomes, what are they going to do with the rally? Are they going to continue to defend these rallies? They did a very good job of it. Or is one of these going to run a little bit more? And when I say run a little bit more, it can run a little bit more. It can run a lot more, and it's still extremely bearish. We are, we are 150 handles below the daily midband. That's this green line up here. We are 100 handles below the weekly pivot. So look, we are down. I don't think we are stretched to the point where, it's completely oversold. We haven't seen any panic in this tape. You haven't seen a single ounce of panic in this tape. It's been very steady. It's been very measured. It's the way you would expect the bears to take the market down when they are serious about taking the market down. Contrast that with a lot of the discussions we've had over the last 10 years about the bears throwing stuff off a cliff, it becoming incredibly easy just to come in and buy it for a bounce. Very easy to buy. So it'll be very interesting to me to see how far these bounces go. And you still have the 200-day up above, which sealed it off back on Tuesday and did a really good job of it. That's at 42.93. So we're getting a little bit of a profit-taking bounce. Question is what happens with it. I think the market needs to take a breath, though. Maybe a little more consolidation might be in order. But it is heavy. So how do you trade that? You take your profits where you can. You can let shorts work more than longs can. If you're in a long on one of these rallies, which you can be long, you can stand aside. Don't fight it short. But fighting these rallies short, not a good idea. Not a good idea at all. So, and apologies for the background noise today. We've got a lot of family in town today, and a lot of them are not very old. So you can be long, you can stand aside. Don't fight these rallies short. Take your profits on a long, understand it's a rental, that you're in a down market, and you can, there's a big difference between getting short on a lower high that's proven that it wants to be a lower high versus throwing darts at every 5-minute candle you see. Anybody that's traded, I'm telling you, there's a big difference. There is a big difference. All right, so VWAP and the proprietary moving average are both jammed in 83, 84. You've got the hourly mid there at 91. So the area the bears really need to fight back below is 83. If they can do that, they can retest those 71s. All right, everybody have a fantastic day. Be safe, be healthy, take care, trade them well. I'll talk to everybody in the morning. Follow us over on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Princeton Trader. Check us out on Facebook and join us for a free trial at www.princetontrader.com. Trade them well.